Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom.
Great, our own vintage.
It's not often you get to bottle your own wine.
At Stonyfell Winery, it's full of surprises.
You've got the whole world in your hands with MasterCard.
God of the broad vista, the panoramic view, the wide-angle lens. Do not allow our obsession with big things, big ideas, big projects, big money, to blind us to appreciation of small wonders, minute marvels, precious details. God of all stories, big and small, teach us the story of small things. Let us not hold as of no consequence any of your small ones, including ourselves, in a universe where one tiny baby's birth in a borrowed cowshed is the smallest story ever to change an entire world.
It's really hotting up here tonight.
When the game hots up, nothing else keeps your cool like Rexona Sport antiperspirant deodorant.
Another basket for Gabe.
Because the harder you work, the harder Rexona works to keep you dry.
The scores are tied. There's no time left. And that's the ball game. Sensational.
When the heat's on, I trust Rexona to help keep me dry.
Rexona Sport. It won't let you down.
Every 2 years, something unique happens in South Australia. A Kernowek Lowender, a Cornish festival, is held. Kadina, Moota, Wallaroo celebrate South Australia's Cornish heritage. Family fun from vintage cars to pipe bands. Try traditional Cornish fare, a Cornish pasty followed with our famous beer Swanky, brewed exclusively for the festival. Period costumes, parades and bands, street dancing all add to the festive occasion. Kernowek Lowender, a Cornish festival.
Hello, welcome to Yanni's.
A nice shady spot in the courtyard, perhaps, with a very special sunny menu of the best in gourmet Greek and Mediterranean cuisine, from light economical lunches to superb summer suppers. At Yanni's, you won't have to experience anything less than the best of service inside or out. From a quiet lunch or dinner to a grand celebration, you won't get a better welcome than at Yanni's, 108 Tin Street, North Adelaide.
Hello, baby. Hold my love, hold my kisses. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy.
The legends may have passed on, but their music lives forever. Mario Maiola presents That'll Be the Day, the Holly Experience. Book at Bass or the Old Lion.
Australia, a land of incredible contrast and unique colour, from the red heart to the magnificent blue mountains and the rugged beauty of the northwest. Discover the colours of Australia on John Riddell's World Around Us, 6:30 Saturday on 7.
Sunday, watch that man.
Tony Modra's mark was about 5 metres away from it and just couldn't believe it.
She's been in outstanding form.
Is he exciting? The delivery to Modra has to be right.
And the midfield for Adelaide,
Jarman,
McGuinness,
McDermott.
If they fire, the Crows are always very hard to beat.
North Melbourne have only beaten 2 good sides.
I think Adelaide will win. They've got a great record at home.
Adelaide must win. I reckon they can win.
It'll be fast and furious.
This will be a beauty.
Meet Herbie. Herbie's pretty smart. He knows City Centre Arcade has some of Adelaide's finest shopping. Down Rundle Mall, past the big stores and the silver balls, and under the walkway. Show 'em, Herbie. Over 20 shops and top food halls. We love the place. How long have you been coming here? This is wonderful.
Come on, time's
at the table. You all need to eat more breads and cereals. At least 5 serves a day. Thanks to the new Breads and Cereals cookbook, making healthy, nutritious meals is quick, cheap and easy. Just $6.95 from newsagents and selected supermarkets.
Excellent!
So, what will it be today? Crisp, cool salads or our chef's garden fresh vegetables? Turkey schnitzels plus.
Ooh.
Kangaroo schnitzels plus. Barramundi schnitzels plus. Veal schnitzels plus.
Ooh.
Or chicken schnitzels plus the works.
Yes.
And your usual triple chocolate treat.
Schnitzels Plus. It's a tasty treat for the whole family.
For a quick lunch or dinner with friends and family, it's Schnitzels Plus for us.
Cellulite, the fat that won't go away.
It's not very pretty, Sky.
Of all the promises and would-be cures,
The community is really being conned.
is there really one that works?
I lost 6 centimetres of each thigh.
Find out. Real Life, 6:30 tonight.
Tiles of distinction will make all the difference to your home. It's our $1 million stock clearance on first quality tiles, reduced by not just $7 but $9 and even $11 a square metre, plus clearance specials. Fantastic at half price. That's 50% off. Fine quality is never expensive at Tiles of Distinction. And right now you'll save hundreds of dollars on spas, vanity units and shower screens. $1 million stock clearance on now. Tiles of Distinction, the place in the city whose name is distinction.
Columbia Pictures presents
I may be having a problem.
Bill Murray.
I'm reliving the same day over and over.
In a story about a weatherman who's living life like there's no tomorrow.
Don't drive angry.
Because there isn't.
I am an immortal. I have been stabbed, shot, frozen, electrocuted.
You're God.
I'm a god. I'm not the god.
Groundhog Day.
Hi, I'm Paul Macon. So often here at the Children's Hospital, we see children suffering the effects and trauma of electrical accidents. This could so easily be avoided by having your home fitted with a Clipsal safety switch. Safety Electrical Services are one of the leaders in safety switch installations, and they're now assisting the Children's Hospital by donating part proceeds of every switch installed. I think that's great. So if you haven't got a safety switch installed yet, call Safety Electrical Services now and provide your family with the best possible protection against electrocution and electrical fires. Call within the next 30 minutes and your heavy-duty Clipsal safety switch will be fully installed for only $189. $189, a tremendous saving. But you've only got 30 minutes to place your order at that very special price. The number is 131240. 131240. Do it for your family's safety and do it for the hospital.
Thank you, Safety Electrical Services.
I love my granddad. He used to show me how to catch teddies here, and Toby always barked when we caught one. Once I dropped my sandwiches in the water, and Granddad just laughed and gave me some of his. Granddad doesn't come with me anymore. He does funny things now, forgets things, and yells at Mum a lot. And she has to watch him all the time. She says he's got old-timer's disease. One morning, Granddad ran away. We didn't find him for a whole day. He can't even look after Toby anymore, and Mum cries all the time.
People with Alzheimer's disease can't remember who they are, where they lived, what was said a moment ago. And most heartbreaking of all, who loves and cares about them.
I can look after Toby, but who's going to help Mum?
The Alzheimer's Association provides support, training and advice for the families of people with Alzheimer's and other dementias. We can help you. Call this number.
See a remarkable story of heart surgery using ice.
Balancing human life on a knife edge between death and suspended animation.
A story not to be missed on Beyond 2000, 7:30 Saturday on 7.
From the Aussie director of Highlander 1 and 2. From the producer of Die Hard and Lethal Weapon.
Officer Styles, I presume?
Comes Academy Award winner Denzel Washington.
Whatever you want, darling.
Memphis Belle's John Lithgow. You lose. In the scariest, most chilling and suspenseful movie premiere of the year.
We're all in danger.
He's a cop accused of murder, and only the psychopath who wants him dead knows he's innocent. Non-stop action, and a climax that'll rock you. Ricochet, Sunday, 8:30 on 7. Be there.
Everyone in the French Foreign Legion is running away from something. Some are running from love gone wrong. Some are running from justice. And some are just running away from owners who didn't feed them the right fish.
The cats of Australia have made their choice.
Snappy Tom fish.
Toyota Land Cruiser's revolutionary 4.5-litre petrol engine is not only the most powerful in its class in the world, it's big on economy too. Toyota puts the guts back into four-wheel driving.
Oh, what a feeling! Land Cruiser.
He thought his wife loved him.
I want some time by myself.
Don't do this. He thought his family was secure.
Is there someone else? Oliver. I want to go to bed with another man.
Now his marriage is falling apart.
What's happening?
I don't know.
I love you. Why?
Danielle Steele's most moving story of a father who wouldn't give up on his kids.
You know how much I love you.
Or on life.
You're a very special man, Oliver.
Step by Step's Patrick Duffy with Linda Carter in Daddy. Premieres Monday, 8:30 on 7. Tuesday, a blowout leaves a young girl stranded on a busy highway. 4 months later, her clothes are found at a deserted creek crossing. In a city car park, disguised armed thugs fatally shoot a security guard before escaping with thousands of dollars. Do you know the whereabouts of Deborah Alice Campbell? And can you help police trace the gang who've broken into a container yard on 3 occasions, stealing whiskey worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? Australia's Most Wanted, 8:30 Tuesday on Channel 7.
What's this?
You know, this soup, it tastes just like the soup my mum used to make.
Yeah? Tastes just like the soup my mum used to make.
The international version of Magna is making a big noise overseas. One reason is that it has a great V6 engine. Now Mitsubishi is proud to introduce the Magna V6 to Australia. Luxurious, refined, and with all the power you need. Mitsubishi Magna Executive V6, sedan and wagon, a welcome addition to the Magna range.
Ever played basketball without any air in the ball?
It doesn't bounce.
Right, and that's how you could feel in the morning if you don't have your breakfast. You can lose your bounce and start feeling flat and droopy. Each morning, fill up on a complete breakfast of cereal, milk, toast, fruit and juice. Because if you start the day with a nutritious breakfast, you're giving it your best shot.
This breakfast message was brought to you by Kellogg's in the interest of good health and nutrition.
Saturday, May the 15th is McHappy Day.
That's when some big names
and some big hearts work at McDonald's to help sick, disabled
and underprivileged kids.
It's when $1 from
every Big Mac sold
is donated to the Variety Club of Australia
and Ronald McDonald Children's Charity. Last year, McHappy Day raised over $500,000.
This year, the sky's the limit. So come on down.
Come on down.
Buy a Big Mac on Saturday,
May 15th.
And make it a real McHappy Day for the kids.
What you got under your body? Sounds like a lawnmower.
Spare tyre, actually. Well, I got fully blown V8 power with racing carpet, Mickey Dubs, double pumpers, and a beefy rear end. Beefy.
Wow. Hey.
Beefy.
They're not as
thick as some.
Get smart. Get Thin's new cheese and cracked pepper.
Stop, engine.
when the croak gets beyond a joke, try Allen's Butter Menthol. The butter soothes the throat and the menthol clears the head.
Tonight, see Australia's favourite comedians rip off A Few Good Men and the Nike ad, plus a riotous Mike Willity send-up.
Hello. Thanks for joining us.
The all-new Full Frontal presented by Fast Forward. Premieres 8:30 tonight on 7.
What's in the trucks? Furniture, electrical goods, books, records, clothes, hundreds of things. Some old, some new, all for the Lions Treasure Mart. Come and buy cheap to help the Lions personality quest and the Channel 7 Christmas appeal. Something old or something new? Come and buy cheap this Sunday from 9 a.m. at the Wavell Showgrounds with the entrance off Leader Street. Follow the signs. The Lions Treasure Mart this Sunday from 9 a.m. at the Showgrounds. Here you'll buy what you need cheap.
It's in the first few years our children learn the most.
All young children deserve a great start. The Children's Services Office is helping to make this so by proudly supporting the International Year of Indigenous People.
Give your children every chance they need. Bright life, bright future.
I guess it all started when I got sent along to attend a training session. You know, the sort of thing, fairly standard stuff. Our leader raised some interesting issues about life, how it's made up of different parts, physical, mental, social and spiritual. He asked questions like, what drives us? Why are we here? I felt he was talking just to me. You know, I was always busy, working, playing sports, spending time with my family, but spiritual, I couldn't get it out of my mind. Was I neglecting a whole part of my life? I needed some answers. That's when I decided that when I got home, I'd spend some time talking to my neighbour. He knows about God and all that stuff. There's something about him. I knew I could talk to him. I was sure he'd help.
I love a sunburned country, a land of sweeping plains, of rugged mountain ranges, of droughts and flooding rains. I love her far horizons, I love her jeweled sea, her beauty and her terror, the white brown land. For me, Australia. Australia.
Well, that brings us to the end of transmission here on Channel 7. Tonight at 6:30, Stan Grant presents Real Life. Then at 7 in the popular Australian drama series Home and Away, a furious angel publicly humiliates Shane for trying to con her into a date, and Pippa lashes out at Sally in her grief. At 7:30, it's time for great comedy in Full House, and then at 8, the comedy continues in Home Improvement. At 8:30, stay with us when Fast Forward presents Full Frontal. Then at 9:30, it's time for The New Statesman, starring Rick Mail, followed by a crazy hour into Night Live. Dark Justice follows at 11:30, then our final program for the evening, the NBC Today Show. But for now, this is Ron Neat. On behalf of everyone here at Channel 7, wishing you a very good night. Bye for now.